For all the people who out there who always say that, oh, he's horrible at games, I think this is kind of a punch in the face for those idiots, because bottom line is, again, I can be good at games if I want to. If I actually want to take a minute to try to be serious with it, I can do it. The thing is, when I'm doing my playthroughs, I don't want to do that. And that's why I play, oh no, he sucks at Metal Gear, because I wasn't trying hard to do good at the game. That's not what I do. I'm not a top-level pro player at every game that I play. I'm trying to have fun. That's the key here.
There's no way this is going to work, because I can't activate it now. Okay, I give up. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do this till I'm tougher. So forget this. And you see, that's the problem, is like, if I don't do it within like a few minutes of trying, I just spent 25 minutes on that, I just don't care anymore. I'm a streamer, I have to make progress. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and waste all my time. Like, it's hilarious online, I'm seeing these crazy contracts. Someone built a mech! Someone built a Trojan horse. Someone built all that. That's great. And how many hours did you waste doing that exactly? Like, seriously, how many fucking hours did you waste doing that superfluous nonsense you don't need to do to play the game? And it's great you can do it, but the normal person doesn't have time to sit here like an idiot and fucking spend 40 hours building your mech. So I just want to make progress now, so screw this. I just don't care. I understand what they're going for with the building. Oh, look how creative and ingenuous it is. Yeah, except that normal people don't do that. Normal people want to like make progress in the game and see story elements and do a dungeon. I don't want to fuck around with your building. If I want to do that, again, I'll play Minecraft or something, you know, where it's meaningful to the universe. Here, it's like, I don't want to fucking play a building game. I want to play Zelda. I really don't. I just don't want to play a building game. I'm interested in Zelda. That's why I bought Zelda for.
The year is 1995. I come downstairs on my 7th birthday to find that my parents have given me the newly released PlayStation 1 gaming console, the first game console that I ever owned. And while I didn't really know it at the time, this console and its vast library of games would come to have a huge impact on my childhood. Crash Bandicoot, Ridge Racer, Gex, Ape Escape, Tomb Raider, all wonderful classic games that provided me with thousands of hours of entertainment. But easily the game that left the largest mark on my life came 2 years later in 1997. My sister purchased the newly released Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy VII, a role-playing game. I honestly didn't even know what a role-playing game was. Initially, the game's style turned me off. I wasn't really much of a reader back then, and the seemingly endless amounts of text boxes and character banter was incredibly daunting to me. But as I watched my sister play, something that stuck out to me the most was the music. Just how its melodies were so memorable and full of emotion. It stuck with me. After spending days watching my sister play the game herself, I decided to start a new game of my own. And the moment I took control of the characters myself, I immediately became immersed in the world of Final Fantasy VII. My mind ran wild with elaborate story it was telling about the ex-mercenary Cloud Strife and all the goofy characters and people that he met along his journey. I found the turn-based battle system to be so strange at first, but as I began to understand its mechanics, its ideas became almost second nature to me. Final Fantasy VII was the first RPG that I ever experienced, and it helped to ignite not just my love for the genre in general, but also my own personal creativity and love for writing stories. I can say with a fair amount of confidence that I never would have attempted to make any of my own games via RPG Maker if it wasn't for my experience with Final Fantasy VII. And it was because of that experience with RPG Maker that I even became a YouTuber to begin with. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if it wasn't for Final Fantasy VII, I think there's a good chance that I wouldn't be speaking to you guys right now in this video.
Try like you know it, run! We did it!
You know, pretty cool. What? I suddenly want a level that just does that for like 5 minutes. Or we might be getting it right now. Now this is Mario Maker. Now this is Mario Maker. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Lava secret. We finally found lava secret. All right, that level made me laugh. I'll give it to this level creator. That level made me laugh.
First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision.
It is.
John,
It's not.
you're not about to have
Video
my
game.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand.
Okay, left hand.
The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra.
Don't tell him I'm raising my left
Love
hand.
and beyond. That is where we serve. Beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And to uphold the values of the Vanguard. Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
So literally all I had to do was take a museum tour and do a flight simulator, and they're inducting me into their group. That's pretty simple, don't you think? Wow. Yeah, I'm a gamer.
What is your average day like? Walk me through a day of Phil.
Okay.
Like when you from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep.
Usually I don't wake up. Usually my cat wakes me up. And you know, I get out of bed and get you ready for the day. You know, just like a normal person. You know, shower or eat breakfast, have a coffee, do chores around the house quick. You know, depends on the day, because some days my wife's at work, some days she's not. You know, jump into the office here. So I you know, time-wise, you know, I probably get up between 8 and 9 a.m. every day. I get into the office usually between 10:30 a.m. I'm setting up for my stream for the day. I'm reading news off of Twitter to try to have news stories for everyone to talk about on my podcast, which I do every day. My stream usually goes on by 10:45 a.m. my time. You know, we do a little bit of pre-stream, you know, get some people on the stream for about 15-20 minutes, play some music or whatever. And then I do what I call the Level 1 podcast. This is about an hour to an hour and a half long show where it's just discussion. And it could be a wide variety of topics, whether it's my gaming schedule for the next week, whether it's special events coming up, getting feedback from my viewers on how you like the things I'm currently doing, news stories, all kinds of stuff. This is something I just started about a year to a year and a half ago that I didn't used to do. And I realized this is meaningful that I should be doing in my content. So I do the podcast. Usually the podcast ends around 12:30-ish Pacific time. You know, maybe take another few minutes break. Then we start with gameplay. So we'll do about a 3 to 4 hour gameplay stream. Games, are, as we talked, are wide variety. And I have a set schedule I do every day. I'll post it up everywhere on my socials so people know what I'm doing. That gameplay will usually run about 3-4 hours. Then when that's done, I have to upload all that content. So, you know, another half an hour roughly setting up uploads or whatever. And then usually I spend some, if my wife's home from work, I'll spend about an hour with my wife having dinner, you know, running errands around the house. Again, depends on the day, anything I could squeeze between streams. I'm right back on stream again around 6:30. I'm in the office again. And I'm streaming again for another 2 to 3 hour, you know, gameplay stream. The late night streams are more chill streams. What I say is the daytime streams are more, let's say there's a major new game coming out. You know, in a few weeks, we got Resident Evil, actually next week, Resident Evil 4 Remake. That'll be my daytime streams. That's the one everyone wants to see. More people can watch usually on an earlier time zone or time frame. So I play that on the first stream. My late night streams are chill. You just want to relax with me. You don't care about rage. You don't care about a new game. You just want to relax with Phil. Come to my late night stream. That's like 6:45 p.m. every day. And that runs about 2-3 hours. And it's just chill gameplay. It's not about the gameplay. It's about me talking with my audience. And if there's gameplay, great. We'll advance with the game. But it's more just relaxing. And then when that's done, you know, that stream probably runs till around 9:30 p.m. Then I got to upload. And then, of course, I'm closing down for the day, setting up streams for the next. I'm probably out of my office between 10 to 11 p.m. So all in all, you know, we were talking work day wise, My workday starts roughly around 9:30, 10 a.m. and ends around 10 to 11 p.m. Then after that, I maybe have an hour to spend with my wife and relax at night. You know, watch a movie, watch a TV show or whatever. And, you know, and then chores around the house. It's time for bed and on to the next day. And that's 6 days a week. That's my life. 1 day a week I take off from streaming and content creation. And that day is essentially every possible thing you can think of that I need to cram into 1 day. Whether that's grocery shopping, doctor's appointments, running errands, everything you can think of. Oh, by the way, that's the 1 day I have off to spend some time with my wife, other than an hour here and an hour there. So if we're going to do something, we try to cram it in on that day.
I think the biggest thing is, you know, we talk about mental health, right? Mental health, physical health, and how they're so tied together. And the one thing I didn't hear during there is a time to, you know, whether work out or have time for yourself. You know, everything that you're doing right now seems to be from a streaming perspective, from a content perspective, right?
Oh, hanging out with his wife. You know,
right. Well, but an hour at the end of the day, chill. Right? Yeah, and that's awesome. I'm just thinking once again, like you it seems like you're in this never-ending, I don't know, for lack of a better metaphor, like a hamster wheel, where you get up and you start running, and then you finish up at the end of the day, and you finish up running, and then you get off, you go to sleep, and you wake up, and you do that 6 days a week. And I understand we all have our hamster wheels in our rotations and our schedules and the way we do things, but it just appears that just from the outside looking in that if you weren't making the money that you were making, you probably wouldn't live that lifestyle.
Okay, fair enough. I've talked about this many times over the last several years with my viewers. They say, what would you change if you could improve anything about your life? What would you do? And the answer would be somehow to take financial pressure off of me so I could spend more time with my wife. We've been married since 2019. We never went on a honeymoon. We haven't been on a trip since we got married. We can't afford it, you know, and I'm sure stuff will come up. Yeah, I went through a bankruptcy because of really bad choices in my past and a combination of online trolling ruining a lot of my financial income with my business. And a combination in tandem of that ruined a lot of stuff for me. Since the bankruptcy went through, I have not been able to fully recover because of, it's always something else, and I'm tired of it. I really am. I'm looking, where's the light at the end of the tunnel? So I can have an extra day off with my wife once a week, which I think I deserve and she deserves. But every time, and again, I want to make something very clear here. I am not trying to put myself out as a victim, all right? The reason that a lot of the things that have happened to me over the years is because of me. I know that. I'm a flawed human. I'm sorry for some of the horrible things I've said and done over the years. I've publicly apologized. That's why a lot of people hate me.
Yeah, I'm a gamer!
Here for you, even wet? Ack. Whoa, darn it all. President Hudson, are you okay? Huh? What? Oh no, what have I done? Alright, I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgivable. It's all your fault startling me like that. I know it's a sign, but I have a great respect for President Hudson. So I pin the blame on you. Unforgivable. Who's President Hudson? Haven't heard about Mr. Hudson? He's the president of our construction company, the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting those material caches everywhere. Now he's shouldering Hyrule's restoration. Of course, he's also the founder of the Hudson Construction. I'm right in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. What was I doing before? I don't want others getting jealous, so I have to spread this around, but President Hudson gave me an extra special mission to put signs all over the place to get everyone to know the Hudson Construction is a big deal. They're not ordinary signs, as you can see. They portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail. Oh, my God. Alright, well, he's just going to keep blabbing, isn't he? Try letting go. Unforgivable.
Yeah, I'm a gamer! You can hear me pressing buttons!
I can break through these iron bars with my pant. Dang it, it can't even budge. I don't think we can do anything about the bars. Let's see if we can get somewhere else. Okay.
Here it is. The moment. The fan service moment.
Will you marry me?
Get up. I am married to you.
No, I mean proper. In front of God.
You serious?
Aww.
I got this ring. I've had it for a long time. Take it.
You serious?
It would make me very happy if you would...
We've lived a lot of lives.
Let's just live this one from now on. You and me, Jack, a family. By law.
John, I didn't know it mattered to you.
It didn't. But now it does. If you think this is dumb, I'm sorry.
Shut up, you silly man, and kiss me.
Aww. Oh. The feels. I even teared up a little bit. The feels. How could they?